Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on Psyker Fire, and today we are doing NFL week number 5, or in Spanish that's cinco, fun fact. So let's get into it. Our first game will be the Buffalo Bills versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's hope the Buffalo Bills don't chicken out this time. Alright, here we go. The Bengals are going to use their first assist of the race. The Bills are going to have an amazing lead against the Cincinnati Bengals, going down into our third funnel of the race. The Bengals just coming down into our yellow funnel. The Bills are continuing to lead through, but it looks like they get stuck, meaning we're going to need some Bengal assistance. And the Bengals will help the Bills. Let's see, but will the Bengals make a comeback out of this? They will not, giving the Bills the win. All right, next up is also conveniently the other team that DNF'd last video, which was the Las Vegas Raiders. They will be playing the Houston Texans. All right, here we go. Raiders versus Houston, going down into our amazing lead first funnel. Let's see who will be going down first. It is going to be Houston Texans going down. Raiders are short behind, but it looks like Houston is going to get a little bit of a lead on this one going down into our third funnel of the race. Houston will continue to show strong power going down through our Plinko board and into our final funnel. The Raiders will need assistance, but it won't matter, meaning the Texans will win by DNF. All right, next up, we have the Washington Commanders versus the Los Angeles Chargers. All right, here we go. Oops. That might be a fumble on my part. Looks like the Chargers will need a little bit of assistance using their first assist of the race towards the beginning. Who's going to go down first? The Chargers will actually go down first, even after having to be assisted. But it looks like the Commanders are not giving up, trying to catch a lead. But it looks like they get stuck in the middle of the wheel, or in the middle of the funnel. Meaning the Chargers have now a bigger lead against the Commanders. Going down into the Plinko board, the Chargers get stuck. But the Commanders will help them out. Now who's going to go down the funnel for the win? It is going to be the Los Angeles Chargers. Next will be the Falcons versus the Shoe, otherwise known as Vikings. By the way, this is literally the only thing closest to purple I can find. I don't have anything else purple. This is like a pink shoe, but close enough. All right, next up, here we go. Battling it out. The Vikings will get a short lead. Looks like the Falcons got stuck a little, and they got a crazy jump boost of power. I don't know what was up with that. But the Falcons will take the lead because of this. Vikings falling up very shortly. Coming down. Looks like the Falcons are needing help, but the Vikings will slowly take the lead. Going down to the third funnel, it looks like this might be a neck-and-neck race, but now the Falcons are going to take the lead against the Vikings going down. Let's see what happens here. The Falcons are going to continue showing dominance going down into our final funnel of the race, and it looks like the Falcons are going to come out on top. All right, next off will be our Indianapolis Colts versus the New York Jets. All right, here we go. The New York Jets leading the pack, going down into the first funnel of the race. Who's going to go down first? It's going to be the Colts going down very shortly, but the Jets are right behind, following, not following. The Jets are now a lot slower, and the Colts are taking the lead against the Jets. The Colts are going to continue going down through the Plinko board into the final funnel, while the Jets are actually stuck in the Plinko board. Using an assist, the Colts will still take the win. All right, next up will be the Green... Ignore that. Now actually looking at the helmets instead of the notebook I use. Next up will be the Green Bay Packers versus the Arizona Cardinals. Here we go. After shamefully looking at my notebook and feeling like an idiot for a second, we are now off to the race. The Green Bay Packers seem to have a great lead against Arizona. Green Bay is already down to our second funnel, while Arizona hasn't even gotten down yet. Green Bay is stuck in the 180. Will Cardinals be able to help or no? They will not, meaning I'll just do a little loop. And now they are off to the races once again. They have both used an assist though. Man, let's hope they both don't get stuck twice. Green Bay is onto the final funnel. Meanwhile, the Cardinals are still all the way in the back. And I think it is over for the Cardinals because the Green Bay Packers get the win. We have the Tennessee Titans versus our previous Super Bowl marble winner. And yes, they are the Cleveland Browns. All right, here we go. Titans versus Browns. Who's going to win? Looks like the Browns are going to need an assist, which is kind of the first time ever they've needed an assist. The Browns are going to go down into the second funnel. Titans are coming up shortly after and will be coming down into the third funnel. But again, the Browns know how to make a swift exit, but are stuck, meaning our Titans are going to have to come help the Browns out, which again is also a first. The Titans are stuck, needing a second assist. And I just hit my whole marble course. That's fun. But either way, the Browns still get the win. All right, next up is the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Los Angeles Rams. All right, here we go. Jacksonville versus Los Angeles. They're both going down the funnel. No assists have been used for once. See those down first. It'll be Los Angeles going down, leading the pack. Followed by Jacksonville coming down shortly after. Let's see. It looks like Jacksonville's taking the sweet time, not using the shortcut they are given. And the Rams are now resulting in a bigger lead. And the Rams are going to continue going down to their final. Jacksonville stuck, needing an assist. But it looks like it's not going to matter. The Rams will win by default anyways. Next will be the Carolina Panthers versus the New York Giants. Here we go. Another battle of the ages. Panthers already needing an assist, coming down into the first funnel. Carolina does not seem too hot already starting off because now New York will be in the lead going down. Let's see what happens next. It looks like New York is going to use their little shortcut path that we made. So will the Panthers. Will this make this close? That is the question. It looks like the Panthers are trying to weave out the Giants to see if they can get a push in, but it is not working. The Giants are continuing to go down into the final funnel of the race. The Panthers falling short behind. And I think either way, I think the Giants have it out here. And they will have it out. All right, next is the Detroit Lions versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, here we go. Detroit versus Pittsburgh. Who's going down first? It looks like there's a battle of the ages up in the first funnel already. Who's going to go down first? It's going to be Pittsburgh leading the pack while the Lions are falling down. Oh, and the Lions did a skip jump. That is a DNF. Meaning Pittsburgh will win by default. Next will be the Kansas City Chiefs versus the New Orleans Saints. And shall we get started? Going down into the beginning of the first funnel of the race. Who's going to go down first? It's going to be New Orleans going down. Chiefs following up. It looks like shortly behind. But it looks like they're slowing down. Did not use the shortcut path. The Saints are continuing to show off a lead here. But it looks like the Chiefs are coming to catch up. They are on the way. But let's see. Will the Saints claim victory or are the Chiefs going to come in last minute? No. The Saints will take the win. As of last video, there were two bird teams, which would be the Ravens are included again, but not against the Eagles. It is now the Ravens versus the Seahawks. And let's go. Another battle going down. Two birds against each other. Once again, the Ravens also again being there. Will they win like they won against the Eagles? Or are the Seahawks going to clutch up and make a crazy comeback? We can only hope. Stay tuned. And it looks like the Ravens are continuing to have an enormous lead against the Seahawks, already being down into the Plinko board. But it looks like they got stuck on the last funnel here, meaning they're going to need assistance. Now it is anyone's game. Who's going to make it? It looks like the Ravens will make it for the win. Next up will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Chicago Bears. Here we go. Chicago seems to lead with a head start towards the beginning here. Let's see who's going to go down first. It's going to be Chicago who leads the pack going down through the first funnel. Chicago leaves a shortcut. creating a very massive lead against Tampa Bay. It looks like Tampa Bay is also going to go a little fast here, coming down. Chicago is going to now leave into their last funnel. This is going to be an ultimate win for Tampa Bay, it looks like. But guys, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. But Chicago will take the win. All right, next up is the San Francisco 49ers versus the New England Patriots. Here we go. Oh, they're both stuck, meaning we're going to need to grab an assist for both of them. The Niners, let's see, the Niners will be taking the lead against the Patriots going down into our second funnel. Who's going to take the shortcut first? It'll be the Niners, still maintaining the lead. Patriots following down. Niners leaving, saying see you later, going down into the Plinko board, into our final funnel of the race. Will this be a win? The Patriots are stuck. Quickly assist them, meaning the Niners will win anyways by default. Hold up. Oh my gosh, this resolution's terrible. Next up will be the Miami Dolphins versus the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, here we go. Going down. Who's going to lead? Dolphins or the Eagles? The Dolphins will lead, surprisingly, but it is a neck-and-neck race. Oh my god. They are neck and neck, but Miami still is consistent, still constantly being ahead of the Eagles. Alright, here we go. Looks like Miami's starting off with a strong placement. Or not placement, like strong lead, I meant to say. Against the Eagles, but the Eagles will be taking that lead against the Eagles. But it looks like Miami's fighting for it. Now Miami will be taking the lead. This is a crazy battle right now. Who's going to go down first? It's going to be the Eagles going down. Miami short behind, but the Eagles are stuck. And so is Miami. Miami will use their assist to help. Who's going to go down first? So Miami like push them in a little, and the Eagles will take the win. For the final race of today is the Dallas Cowboys versus the Denver Broncos. Here we go, final race. Looks like Denver's taking their time coming out, but they are coming out with a speedy motive here to hopefully beat the Dallas Cowboys, which they take the lead at the beginning here. Now who's going to go down through the sneaky path? It will be Dallas first who will be going down. Following that up, let's see who's going to go down on this. It's going to be Denver. It has been neck and neck on who takes the lead in this spot. But it looks like Denver is going fully down, and they are close to the bottom here. And it looks like Denver is going to have the win against the Cowboys. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you've liked this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Follow my socials, join the Discord server. You know what I'm saying. And I'll see you on